When you need to, I don't actually know the lyric. We're back. Yes, it's us, the Ghostbusters. You thought we weren't coming back to bust some more myths? Last time we saved the world from certain destruction and ghosts and stuff. And in today's video, we're busting myths. What on earth was that? Yeah, not really too sure what that was, but it's been like 10 seconds and we have not hit our like of 50 million likes. Can you please, just please get on that already? Oh my god. Welcome back to Top 5 Gaming, everyone. Here today, we're breaking down some myths for you guys because there's a lot of stuff going on. But most importantly, we're gonna talk about that number 5 spot, which is the Fortnite Cube's final location. Can we give it a rest, lads? Give the cube a rest, all right? It's done. The final destruction for the cube has been highly debated and theorized about for the past month or so, since its mysterious spawn in the desert. Many tried to solve the puzzle of the ruins that could be found on the cube's surface, and when it started imprinting those ruins around the map, it confirmed for a lot of people a hidden meaning. However, the ruins have yet to be solved, even though the cube has reached its final location. The ruins seem to be something separate to that, which we will most likely see with Season 6 coming on the 27th of this month. But the cube's final location pretty much busted every theory out there. Some thought it was going to destroy Tilted Towers, as some Photoshop genius edited the ruins to fit the map layout that really counts. The most common theory, though, was that the cube was heading to Loot Lake to create a whole new area. Some of you thought that pyramids were coming due to glitched lines you could see in the lake when flying overhead, and a lot of people were hoping to see volcanoes appearing when the cube hit Loot Lake. A lot of theory videos supported the possibility of a volcano appearing due to leaked bird's eye view images of Loot Lake, and this image contained some weird shapes appearing in the lake, and a lot of people agreed it looked a lot like a volcano, but that theory was also busted, and the image that was leaked is actually just the design that Loot Lake currently now has, due its new jello state. So next time you fly over Loot Lake, you'll see this pattern is now the new face of Loot Lake, except purple, of course. The cube's final location was guessed correctly by a lot of people, but the effect it was going to have on the lake, I don't think anyone could have guessed that was going to happen. We were going to have unlimited free Kool-Aid forever, lifetime supply. Oh yeah. Can I get an oh yeah for that in the comments? Who knows though, with the ruins still spread around and Season 6 just around the corner, this may not be the last change to Loot Lake. Number 4, Tilted Towers being destroyed by a meteor. I'm really starting to feel bad for Tilted Towers. Anytime a story event begins to happen in Fortnite, a lot of the community get out their pitchforks and start theorizing it'll destroy the place. It may have had a few smaller issues throughout the seasons, but as far as destroying Tilted Towers, seems a bit overkill. One of the first theories to suggest Tilted was going to be destroyed was during the Meteor event. Back in January, Tilted Towers was introduced to the map and instantly became a hotspot for all types of players, so much that the rest of the map began to feel a bit empty. That was until Epic Games did their usual fantastic job and provided even more entertaining areas around the map. But then the meteor showers began. All throughout the end of Season 3, small meteors would rain down from the sky near players, destroying all buildings in their path for that individual game. As expected, a lot of theories came to light about the possible locations for the main comet's impact location that could have been seen up in the sky for most of Season 3. Some Morse code introduced with a vibration glitch was also translated and even gave the coordinates for Tilted Towers, but as always, it seems Epic Games love to mess with us, and the Morse code has yet to be fully understood, unless it was a literal troll from Epic, that is. But on the 1st of May, the meteor itself, as you know, actually hit Dusty Depot, and Tilted Towers got off easy, with only one of the smaller debris hitting the center building and destroying it. For now, though, Tilted seems to be safe. Number 3, getting 3 llamas in one game, which will give you a bright bag. About 6 months ago in March, some strange footage surfaced of a Reaper skin wearing a brand new backbling no one had seen before. Nearly every Fortnite compilation channel showcased the footage, and sure enough, a few days later, videos started popping up all over YouTube on how to unlock this secret backbling. Apparently, some had managed to figure it out. The method wasn't exactly simple, but it did actually make a lot of sense. To unlock the backbling, you had to find all 3 llamas in one game. And given that they can spawn completely random and anywhere on the map, the chances of being able to find all 3 seems almost impossible. At the time, Playground Mode didn't have the 100 llamas you can find today, and the only method I could think of at the time was to go into a game with a friend. As soon as you got into the battlefield, have your friend kill himself and then fly around in Playground Mode, letting you know where all the llamas are, and even that would still be difficult to find all 3. The supposed method to unlock this backbling did make sense though, as it had a very similar style to the llamas, and llamas were quite a new feature at the time, so it seemed possible you might be able to unlock something for finding all 3. However, if you do play even a bit of Fortnite, you know by now that this backbling actually belongs to the Brave Bomber set. A week or two after this fake method was uploaded, multiple content creators busted the theory, with everyone who managed to find 3 llamas in one game never receiving the backbling. That's a myth busted, people! Number 2, Spiderman Skin in Fortnite. As usual with any trending game, and Fortnite is most certainly trending, as soon as something new and shiny appears, nearly every channel gets on board to grab those views. And don't get me wrong, we like those views just as much as the next guy, and we want to keep you up to date. But make sure you do your research and make sure you're enjoying the content that you're posting, and the content you're producing is very enjoyable. One of the newest myths floating around is a possible Spider-Man skin coming soon with supposed sightings of him in Fortnite Battle Royale. Don't let yourself be deceived, people. This Spider-Man myth actually comes from the footage of YouTuber TBNRFrag showcasing a hack. He's found a friend who's able to replace certain files within the game, creating his own custom skins. It seems pretty harmless at first, and Frags even says that it's nothing you'll get banned for doing, but in all honesty, if this becomes a thing that people do to get their own skins, you can almost guarantee Epic Games will ban people doing it. For starters, you're hacking their files. Pretty sure most developers don't like that, but mainly for a free game, most of their money comes from all the goodies you can get in the item shop, and if people start using their own skins, Epic will start seeing their profits drop. Pretty sure they won't stand for that. Honorable mention number 1 is the first-person view being added to Fortnite. A lot of players that are new to Fortnite wonder if you might have the ability to change first-person view, or FPS for short. You might just not be used to playing in third person. There have been a few videos showing players using first-person view in Fortnite. They're mostly all glitches or camera angle bugs, but the true reality is we may never see an FPS mode in Fortnite. Epic Games have confirmed on their forums that FPS will most likely not be an added feature, stating, no, we're not planning to add a first-person option. We don't feel it fits with the design of Fortnite, and we may revisit it in the future. Now, if you've gotten used to Fortnite style by now, you've probably gotten used to third-person view, but if you're thinking that they might add first-person view one day, don't get your hopes up. Similar to the Spider-Man skin, if they were to introduce FPS, then those that used it would become a lot less interested in buying skins, as they would never actually get to see the outfits themselves. Once again, Epic Games lose out on that income. The only viable way of adding it I can see them thinking of at the moment is making it non-permanent. A way to switch from first person to third person and back mid-game, similar to PUBG, possibly in some kind of limited time mode. But even that's pretty doubtful. Honorable mention number 2, if you destroy the factory next to Flush, it'll stop the music from playing. In the southeast corner of the Battle Royale map, you'll find Flush Factory, not the most popular spot anymore, but make your way northeast and you'll come across the unnamed location commonly referred to as the factories. It's a more popular area due to its possible high amounts of loot and plenty material. The corner building to the southeast is actually an exact replica for one of the 3 original factories that used to be near Dusty. But at the north end of this similar style location, you can find a nightclub. I call it a nightclub, but this place doesn't stop day or night. As soon as you get anywhere near the building, you can hear the music, and as much as it's a pretty good beat, it gets a bit annoying on repeat. It didn't take long before people were trying to figure out if there was a way to stop the music. It's not exactly going to be an on and off switch, but maybe we could just tear the whole building down, right? Destroying the speakers must do the trick. Most people don't have the time to do that, so it can leave you never knowing, and that's what we're here for. Well, it turns out that even completely demolishing the entire location won't stop the speed from playing. It's a dance party all the time. Maybe one day they might add some different songs to the mix. Number 1, Fortnite Season 6 release date on 1-year Fortnite anniversary of Battle Royale, which was September 26th. The Season 6 release date has jumped around more times than 2 potato-aimed players in a shotgun battle. Before this video, the Season 6 countdown delay you can find in the game showed it finished on the 24th of September. So most people assumed we'd get Season 6 around the 24th or 25th. And if you're one of those unlucky souls who are just a few tiers or a few levels away from max, you probably started to lose hope considering it's around 50k experience just to level up at those levels. There seemed to be a possibility of hope though, as people realized the anniversary of Fortnite's Battle Royale was on the 26th, and that they might possibly delay Season 5 for a couple of days to match up Season 6 with the anniversary. Makes sense, right? Well, Epic Games catch us up by surprise again yesterday, releasing this post over on Twitter. Season 6 is now dropping from the Battle Bus on the 27th. When it comes to an additional 400% experience boost, which only lasts until the 24th, make sure you get all that XP you might desperately need. And it's pretty funny how many dates were guessed, and yet all of them were wrong. I think Jason Blundell may be giving them some insider troll tips, but this has been Top 5 Gaming's Fortnite Mythbusters. Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, be sure to leave all of your myths that you want us to bust in the comment section below if you want to see a part 2 to this series. And stop with the cube, okay? It's done. No more cube. We can stop looking at Twitter. The coolest thing I've seen in the past 2 weeks on Fortnite is a cube. No more. No more cube. Other than that, though, Have a wonderful day and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.